Hi, my name is Maria, and welcome back to Vixens Victorious. So what is happening? The tennis is happening. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm watching the Olympics as I'm recording. Mum isn't here this week just because her husband, my stepdad, had surgery, and so she is taking care of him. And because because she's taking care of him, and because it's such a quick turnaround between matches and we have to get this out fast all the time, I'll just be doing it by myself. Hopefully she'll be back for the next game and the one after. But yeah, let's get into it. So, the scores. So the first quarter, it was kind of close. Well, it was really close. It was 14 to 12 their way, Giants' way. At this point, I was like, yeah, we have a chance. Because normally when we let teams get out to big leads, it's like by like 15 goals or something. It's something monstrous like that. So to see that we only let them get to like a 2-goal lead, I was like really happy with that. I was like, we have a lot of stuff to work through, but at the same time, it was very durable. In the second quarter, Giants got 13, we got 8. That was just a monstrous second quarter loss. I think that the same thing happened with Fever. We had like a good start, we're a little bit behind, and then the second quarter, Fever just whips through us. The same thing just happened with the Giants. I'm not sure what it is about second quarters that we can't perform well, but it's a thing. In the third quarter, Giants got 16, we got 12. Wasn't too bad, but because we were really so far behind, losing by like 4 points in the third quarter probably definitely didn't help us. Needed to probably just win that quarter to give us more of a chance in the last quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Giants got 11, we got 13. We won that quarter, but at the same time, I feel like we fire up in the last quarter. Like, our last quarter is our best quarters. There's no, you can definitely see that. But yeah, I don't understand why is it all comes together in the last quarter, but we need that more often. That is the issue. But you know, such is life. Now I guess I'll get on to our player stats. So the person with the most goal assist is Mundy with 11. She's grown into wing attack so well. Love her, adore her. She's improved so much. Most rebounds go to Weston and Mannix with 4 each. The best friends. I like that. Most center pass receives also to go to Mundy with 17 each. Most feeds go to Maloney with 26. I kind of expect her to do that though, so no surprises there. Most intercepts go to 4 players. They go to Weston. No, 5 players actually. Sorry, five players. So they go to Stanton, Kate, Eddie, Mannix, Weston, and Mundy. They all got 1. So obviously got 5 intercepts for the whole match. And most penalties go to Mannix with 17. That's defense. It's expected. Can I be honest? If you're that, it's expected at defense basically. And most gains go to Mannix and Weston with 6 each. And then most turnovers go to Stanton and Kamwenda with 7 each. So they did a lot of work. Kamwenda and Stanton didn't have the best start. Can't be real. They didn't have the best start, but Kamwenda got better at the end. Bachman did well when she was brought in. Yeah, it was I don't know why we can't do more of what we did in the last quarter, just more often. I think we need to create our own sense of urgency and not let the scoreboard create the urgency for us. I think that's what's happening. So next we'll get into team stats. So accuracy with goals, Giants got 50 out of 62 with 81%, and we got 35 out of 44, 80%. So very similar percentage wise, but they just had more goals than we did. So obviously we needed to create more opportunity for ourselves. We had pretty much the same conversion rate, but just definitely needed to do better. With super shots, Giants got 2 out of 6, 33%. We got 5 out of 12, 42%. Most of those super shots came from the final quarter with Commander. I'd like to see it do it throughout the whole match, not just in those dire moments. With possessions, so time in front, Giants had the ball 54% of the time, and Vixens had it 46% of the time. Could have been closer. I think that's just due to the fact that we just lost control of the ball sometimes. Intercepts, Giants got 10, we got 5, like I said before. Rebounds, they got 8, we got 13. Penalties, they got 46, we got 66. And turnovers, they got 27, we got 31. So let's get to the discussion part of this video. So what I'd like to point out, our shooters didn't start off well at all. Like, it was close, but it wasn't our best. I think it wasn't just us, but also two Giants. Us two were a little bit off to begin with too. But it's just the first half we went on, especially in the second quarter. After that, we picked up. But I feel like it was a bit too late after that. When you have to get down to the last 5 minutes of the match and the super shots in the fourth quarter, it's a little bit late. You can try. Command definitely did, but you can't just let it down or to the last 5 minutes. My second point is, Maloney has heaps of passion in the huddle. Like, I know this hasn't been our year, definitely hasn't gone our way, but Maloney still has so much passion and love for the team and for the game in general. She's definitely, I couldn't ask for a better captain for Vixens. She's just so passionate about netball and for her team. She's such a team captain. Just couldn't ask for a better captain. And also too, just Simone McInnes. Like, she doesn't panic. She talks to her players calmly, even though we were behind. Like, the belief that she has in the team when she talks to them. Because the thing is, they can do well, and they've shown us that in pieces, but it's just not consistent. And I think it's when you're lacking consistency, you're trying to find that consistency, and I think that's why she keeps on changing players around, because we don't have that consistency to just keep players on. If that makes sense. And just on that, just Mundy has improved this season. I know she was only in as just a what's it called, a practice player, but she has filled in the big shoes. Well, she hasn't. No one can replace Watson, but she had big shoes to fill, and I think she has done pretty nicely with the opportunity that has been presented to her. And I just think she's done amazing things. She's definitely put herself out there. She's definitely been dominant in wing attack, and even when she's had to play center, she's played really well. Um, she's definitely the most improved player for the Vixens this year, in my eyes. And the last thing I'd like to talk about is the running around with like schedule changing and the going from state to state. Like first we were meant to go to first of all, like, we're all in Victoria because Victoria was a safer place. Then everyone went to South Australia because that was the safest place. And then, you know, now everyone's finally in Brisbane. And I feel like just running around and not being settled due to COVID might have been a factor. You know, they all had to just pack up and go so quickly. It's like, we're leaving, and they just had to leave. I couldn't imagine doing that. I could only imagine it'd be stressful and probably take a toll on them. That is my cat's tail. But yeah, I just think that running around and not being settled is probably not helping, but at the same time, you can't really make too many excuses because all the other teams are going through the same thing. But, you know, definitely, what can I say? So there is no news for this week, but I would like to say that I saw on my Instagram that Gemma Mai went down, and I thought she did an Achilles. And I was hoping it wasn't, because that's 12 months of rehab. Like, from surgery, it's 12 months of rehab. And I've done my ACL, which is also 12 months, so they're bad as each other. But I was, like, really hoping it wasn't bad. It's just a calf strain. I mean, she's still out. Still, like, not a good injury, but better than what I thought it was. So, hopefully, speedy recovery for her. Wouldn't wish like an Achilles or ACL my worst nightmare, because I know how it feels, and it just feels so bad, and it just when you do like an ACL, it's the first 3 to 4 months are hell, and it's so easy to go into a negative place, and you have to try so hard to find like just positives, and just, you know, trying to be positive in those first 4 months is not an easy task. But yeah, so luckily she just did a calf strain. Now, so with sports media, I will put them at the end of this video for you to view for yourself. But what I'd like to discuss is the weightlifter from the Philippines that won Philippines their first gold medal. So the Olympics don't pay out the athletes, but their home country does. So in Australia, how it works is if you win a gold medal, you get $20,000. So it's just if you win gold. So if you just win one gold, $20,000. If you win another one, you don't get paid for that one. It's just on the first one. But yeah, so the person from the Philippines, she because it's the first gold medal for the Philippines, she got from what I've seen on TikTok, please correct me if I'm wrong, 3 properties, free gas for the rest of her life for her car, free petrol, I would like that, $1 million, as well as free flights from 2 airlines for the rest of her life. I would like to move to the Philippines, get a gold medal just so I can get free gas. I don't care about the money, I just want free gas, because gas prices are very high. Yeah, it's gas prices make me want to cry. It's like 180 in Australia right now, so yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna live life. Anyway, and just for some other random facts, in Germany, if you win a gold medal, you get free beer for the rest of your life. As a German, I'd expect nothing less. I'd assume in Russia you get free vodka, but you know. Anyway, well, that was a long rant. I got distracted. Votes. So, from last week, I'm gonna add Mum's votes in from this week and last week's game into next week. Hopefully that makes sense. So votes for this week. The table is at number 7 is Maddox and Stanton with 5 points. At 6 is Samuelson with 6. At 5 is Weston with 7. At 4 is Mundy with 12. 3 is Dehaney with 13. 2 is Commando with 16. And 1 is Maloney with 33. Yeah, at this point no one can catch up to Maloney. And there's 2 more games at the end of the season. So she's clearly our winner. So I figured out what Mum and I will talk about what we're gonna do to celebrate Maloney winning our best and fairest. Yeah. My votes for this week though from the Giants game is Maloney with 3. Just because she has so much passion and she always tries so hard. Mundy with 2. She's just phenomenal. Just, you know, I feel like some people would probably have crumbled trying to fill in those shoes, but she just took the opportunity and went with it, which I admire. And 1 is Weston. She definitely played one hell of a game. Definitely love it a bit. My cat, Fluffy. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Mwah. Okay. So, Vixens play. You know what? I don't know. I generally don't know. I have to go to the fixtures. So Vixens, we play the Thunderbirds on Monday, 7:30 p.m. at Nissan Arena. Like all the rest of the games I know we played at Nissan Arena. Predictions. You know what? I feel like if we do more of what we did in the last quarter against Giants, then I feel like we're definitely a chance. But the thing is, it's kind of frustrating. And it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that we're not that consistent, but we could be. And if we were, it would make our gameplay so much better, and I would probably win a few more matches this year. A few more points, you wouldn't be well on the ladder. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for this week. I will see you next week, hopefully, with Mum. And yeah, this will be the end of me talking, but I will put some sports media at the end of this video for you to react. Comment down what your favorite sports media video is. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please comment down below what you thought of the Vixens game against the Giants. And you know, please share, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when we post. And you know, maybe you get to see more of my cat. Fluffy, what are you doing? You act so suspicious all the time. Yes. Bye.
Pyeongchang, we have Quinta, who just placed second, receiving a silver medal. Gotta hurt a little bit, kind of faltered on that McTwist. How are you feeling about that?
I did everything as I expected to, and I came in second. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with Twitter.com, but on the website right now, Black Twitter says, I killed that shit.
Obviously, you didn't land that last jump.
Oh, I didn't expect to land that jump. I was taking a chance, so it's crazy that I'm alive right now.
Obviously not expecting Germany to bring that level of competition to the game.
Oh, no, I fully expected Germany to do what they did. They do that kind of stuff for fun. I believe it's an ice sport. country. I'm from West Philadelphia. I learned at the YMCA how to do my thing, so it's amazing that I made it here in the first place. Shout out to my man who won from Germany. I see you. Yes!
Very optimistic. No regrets, apparently.
No. We got some champagne in the back, so I gotta go. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my mom. Bye.
Well, there you have it. Quinta, silver medalist, got hurt, but she's tried her best out here, and
I sure did. Listen, I'm at the Olympics, and I got second place. What place did you get today? All right, buddy. Stay warm out here, all right? Hey! Oh, hey.
back to you.
Girl, what you doing? What you doing, fella?